All right. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and we just gonna dive right into it. Hot off the press, everybody's waiting to see. I just pulled them, hadn't watched, so whatever reaction you get while watching this video is the reaction. It's natural because I hadn't watched any of these. I just pulled them. So let's get started. We ain't gonna even waste no time. All right, little jab of the hands. Looking for work. Gotta take a better angle though. Gotta take a better angle. Let's go to the next one. How about I do this then? I'll speed it up myself. There we go. Okay, I see some hands being shot. Now they ain't necessarily from the holster, but I do like to shoot other hands. We ain't used to see that. And then when he do it, look at the pop. The guy he's shooting the hands on, look at what his head snap. Look at 54 head snap back. Bam, because he's shooting his hands. Hey, come on now. You should have been doing it. There we go. There we go. I said, okay, you're listening. You're listening and using them God-given them strengths. Feet a little active. All right now. Okay, let's keep rolling. Let's not dwell on one too long. That's a good little rep, 77. By my point of view. This should be current right here. All right, here we go. Okay. Hip to hip with Rosengarten. I like it. Got a good base. Got a good anchor. 4 hands, 2 man. Eyes on 57. Love it. Eyes on 57. Look at his eyes. Look where they positioned at. Right on that dude. Ready to go. Got triggers, he comes off. We'll take that. Now he don't get hands on him because that right hand is still kind of tangled up with 97 and Rosengarten. But if he could have got that right arm free and put his hands on 57, that'd have been even perfect. Better. A lot better. Okay. A little quickness. Good J step. Good help from Rosengarten. Rose. So I won't mispronounce your name all year. Now get your head on the now. His head needs to be on his outside, and that's great help by Rosengarten to help him do that. Now just seal it. That's it. That's it. That's how you work a double team. That's your help. Now you seal it, and he climbed up. That's your gap right there. Now nobody picked up 57, but we ain't focusing on that right now. That ain't the focus of what we talking about. We looking at 77 and improvements. Good job. Good job of working the double team with Rose. Pulling. All right, as a puller. See him coming around. The head needs to be on the inside of 35. The head needs, wrong thing. My bad. The head needs to be on this side. And I understand that 35 ducked his head, but you want to try to do that. So because you want to try to push this stuff that away, so it'll be an easier hole for your back to hit. But with him getting inside, now the back got to bounce it. And look, he's bouncing it to 47 that missed the block, and then 25 that's free. So you got to try to get your head in the right spot on the. I love the contact though. This is the, we normally don't see a lot of hard contact with 77. I'm gonna play it in real time. We got some nice contact right here. Boom. Even his head on the wrong spot, but you gotta be able to adjust. And him adjusting on the fly gonna always be one of his problems. It is what it is because he's so big. Him like he will never be cat quick. So we can get that out of our head. But he just got to use his size and take the proper angles to do the things he need to do. Okay, I'm not mad with that. Not mad with this either. They running zone. Guy going away. Hands on him with your eyes on the backer. Look at the eyes transition to the backer. Eyes on man. Eyes transition to the backer. Backer goes away. You stay on 93. There you go. The backer went away. He now belongs to Bullock. You stay on 93. There you go. There you go. Okay, now we got outside zone to him. So now what he has to do is, and this is gonna be one of the things that's tough for him. And I feel like, okay, so let's talk for a minute. Let's talk X and O's for a minute. So if this is Linderbaum, I feel if they call this play in this situation, Faalele need to take that, and Linderbaum need to wrap around him to work up to whatever show up, because Faalele can't. And I think that's what they finna try to get him to do. I'm not sure yet. I ain't played it, but I think they're gonna try to get him to work the second level. And him trying to get 57 or 35 just ain't gonna work. Now it might work if he can get there with a good angle, but let's see. Let me get this off the screen. All right, so at this point he should shuck 99 back so Bullock can get him. But Bullock just tries to climb. Okay, so the way 57 slow played this, it worked out. Faalele did a good job, and the way 57 is slow playing it, he's on Bullock's track. So they did a good job of working it. And look at Faalele work his feet, work his hands. He's playing with his hands. Work his feet, work his hands. Now, the hand's not shot right there. Well, maybe a little bit. Look at the head bob from the Cowboys defensive lineman. He shot. Oh, there you go. You got to look. Yeah, so he did shoot his hands. It's just tough to see with this angle. Still got more of a shuffle than a running of the feet. But, you know, if that's easier for him at that size, I guess that is what it is. But he got the job done. I kind of got through out there at the end. But by that time, the back's gone. By that time, it's back out of there. See, look at what happens when he uses his hands. Bam! Look at that. And that's just a little love tap. That ain't even like full strength hip thrust. Throw your body into it. That's a little love tap. Bam. Now you just gotta find you gotta find work. That 54 is obviously in front of Rosengarten. You gotta commit more than 99 after initial. Just glance and then move. You just constantly glancing. That kind of looks like last year. The initial pop was great, but you got to find work. Find it a little quicker. But I understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to find the open guy, but he kind of let the open guy go by him. Good on the draw. And like just looking at him right here, he'll rarely ever be effective on the second level. Just look at his footwork on this draw to try to know. Like he knows he got to go get 35. He knows that. He knows this is the guy he got to get. Genetics just ain't gonna let him be fleet of foot enough to do it. It is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. Okay. Good job of playing with your eyes right here. So they're trying to run a stunt. Good job of playing with your eyes. Rosengarten, you gotta get a little tighter. And he may need to put a little more, because he kind of misses a little bit. If he go ahead and shuck 54, but keep his eyes where he need to be, he should be good. But then again, with his lack of lateral ability, he might need to stay square so he can pick stuff up. So that may be why he didn't kind of full sail go at 54 and put nothing on it, because he wanted to stay square to pick up 41. Good throw. Whoever threw that. Great throw. All right, we got a little outside zone. Good job of getting his head on it. Good. That's some quickness I hadn't seen out of him. Great step. Look at the steps in unison. All the O-line steps. Look at them in unison. Throw that right arm back. Get depth. Now climb. Now his head's in the right spot. Just seal him. Turn your button, seal him. Turn your button, seal him. There you go. That's it. That's all you. The first step is the most important step on this. First step is the most important step. And he won the first step. And he just gotta don't hold. Don't hold. See? I know he could do it. Look at him fight that dude off. Rosengarten, you gotta get there. Oh, he does get Rosengarten does get there. Heck of man. I didn't think Rosengarten was gonna get there. I forget how athletic Rose is. Good shuck by 77. Now, right here, because he's so big, even though he don't get 35, he does his job because 35 takes himself out of the play by running through there. He takes himself out of the play by running through there. But I'm impressed with how Rosengarten gets all the way in front of 51 and then turns him out. That's impressive for a tackle. That's impressive for a tackle. Now, what I will say with Faalele, when you miss that dude, don't look back. Just go smash Marquise Bell. Just go do that. Just go do that. Always go 100%. Don't, like I said, don't look back. You already missed. You know you missed. Go get the next different color jersey. Because you never know, if he would have cut Marquise Bell off and if he made somebody miss, it might have been a touchdown. Good with the hands. Really good with the hands. So you shoot them hands. Now, even though 51 has a good move on the wrist, he does a good job. Plant, push. Good job of reacting to the initial move. Shoots the hands first. Then 51 counters with a hand swipe. Now, before he can arm over Faalele, he sticks that left foot in the ground. Shoots his hands back. Gets body lean. Good body lean right there. That's improvement, man. When it's bad, it's bad. But when it's better, I'm gonna say it's better. And he look good. He look good. He look good. I know it ain't perfect, but I'm just saying, as to what he been looking like, it's encouraging. All right, now this is just a battle of strength, and I feel like he should win most battles of strength. But look where his hands at. He going back to hugging and started shooting. You see what I'm talking about? You see the difference? The whole film, he been shooting them hands. This one, he went back to hugging and look at 51 right on the inside of him, and that's why he got out leveraged. You notice I didn't say you hug your girlfriend this whole film until now. Hug your girlfriend. He been shooting his hands the whole time. Now we back to hugging your girlfriend. And he just trying to fight hold on for dear life. He did. Slow. Now, I did see this one. I did see this play, and I love this play. I feel like this is, if not the best rep from him, one of the best reps from him right here. So I did see this one. So he got another little stunt coming. Now this time he fully turns his body like I mentioned earlier. And I was thinking that he couldn't get back. He sees it late. Look at the recovery. Look at the swivel of the hips. Just that little, the swivel of the hips is what fascinated me. Just that little movement. That change of direction. If he can get better at change of direction. Now, I don't know how you do that at that size. But if he can get better at change of direction, because he really committed to 98 on this one. Because you see the back of his numbers right here. 41 is obviously faster, and I think I want to say he's a safety, it might be a linebacker, but definitely quicker. Faalele does a good job of whipping them hips around, post punch, and then locking him up. That's, like I said, this is probably one of his best reps of the film. And this was one of the last plays that he played. So I'm pleased with what I saw out of Daniel Faalele, big 77 this week. Please is well, we'll just take a look and see what Ben Cleveland did. That's going from there, because we know solid effort by Faalele. Let's go on to the next person and see what they did, and I'll bring you out that one probably tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. If you like this content, like the video, Subscribe if you've not done so. And hit that bell so you can be notified when the rest of our 2025 content drops, man. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace and love.